Governor Eddie Calvo signed the substitute FY 2013 budget bill into law, but did so with reservations, saying the measure doesn't offer a balanced budget.
This is what has got us into problems in the past.
While some of his issues in the budget are minor, he says it all comes down to simple math. In his transmittal letter to lawmakers, Governor Calvo states the substituted budget over-appropriates approximately $1.4 million over the adopted revenue level. He further criticized the legislature for not providing solutions on how to address the $145 million for refunds due in FY 2013.
But it's a sign of some sloppiness in the budget-making process. So that's something that we had to bring to up. We think it's important that as you move forward, we've got to be a little bit more tighter in discipline in how budgets are, how they are created.
Committee on Appropriations and Taxation Chair Senator Ben Pangilinan refutes those claims, saying the budget is in fact balanced, adding he's confident in the work of the Office of Finance and Budget and that of the committee in passing a budget that does not approve expenditures which exceeds the adopted revenues for FY 2013. He added that they would be happy to share their analysis with the governor's financial team.
It is unbalanced, and we'd be glad to show him.
Calvo adds he's hopeful the two can work together toward reducing the deficit and getting tax refunds out in time. However, for Calvo, it all comes down to his omnibus fiscal reform bill, which, if enacted, has the potential to curb government spending on payroll and current payroll entitlements upward of $70 million annually. The bill was submitted to lawmakers on August 21st.
A spending cuts bill that is now in their ballpark, and if they could move forward in that spending cuts bill, then we can find some sizable reductions in spending in operational appropriations and use that to make up for this gap.
The bill currently sits with Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz's Committee on Government Operations and awaits a public hearing. Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz has since requested from the governor's office the data driving these ideas, saying without it, senators can't give the measure the thoughtful deliberation it deserves. Calvo finds it ironic that such information is being requested when lawmakers didn't require data or a public hearing when they decided to increase survivor benefits by 20% in the FY 2012 budget. The provision, he says, will cost Gov Guam an additional $64 million annually.
So it's kind of interesting that you pick and choose on certain areas where in certain areas it has a big impact, the cost going up, and not even a public hearing on it, and now all of a sudden need spreadsheets and more details. But, well, we'll provide that information.
Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz just returned from the Democratic National Convention Sunday and has yet to return our calls. According to his office, public hearings are being scheduled to address the spending cuts bill. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.